RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
Welcome back to more pregame. The Shells and the Oilers and the starting lineups being announced right now, and the Oilers starters were announced first. And that included Kirby, Compton, Engler, Spurlock, and Ragusa. For Roxana, wearing the white uniforms trimmed in the red, a little bit of gold. It's the usual five for Coach Mark Briggs: McCauley, Sheets, Reine, Briggs, and Hartnett to start tonight. And of course, Hunter Reine, the big man in the middle, the big senior. And we'll see how he and Ragusa do some battling tonight, because you know Aaron Ragusa's been ready for this. He's only about 6'1", but Ragusa 200 pounds. He's a wide body, and he's the leading scorer for the Oilers. So the two leading scorers are the big men down low, the two centers for these two teams. Ragusa about 12 and a half points per game. For Roxana, Reine almost 18 points per game. Their three leading scorers, the Shells, are all their big men. The two forwards, Sheets and Hartnett, and the center, Reine. And Coach Mark Briggs saying we need to get a little more out of our guards here as we get ready for the postseason, the regionals, March Madness, because their big men have done most of the scoring night after night. Hartnett, Reine, and Sheets. We'll see if that holds true tonight, too, because they have a big size advantage against the Oilers. The Shells, a big team anyway this year. Across that front line, of course, at 6'9", 6'5", 6'5". And we're ready. Ragusa and Reine with the tip, and the Oilers win the tip, and here they come. Kyle Kirby up the floor. His shot blocked by McCauley, and back come the Shells in a scoreless game just underway. Left side, McCauley has the basketball. Nathan McCauley gives it to Jordan Briggs now. Right side, Hartnett gives to Sheets. Free throw line, short. Hartnett tried to save it. He did, but it goes to the Oilers, and Dylan Compton the other way. Spurlock for three, and it's good. Devin Spurlock with a three ball. The Oilers jump in front with a three. 45 seconds into the game, and now we have a whistle and a foul, and Spurlock going to get an Oilers foul away from the ball, so after he got a three at one end, he'll get a foul at this end.
Both teams just kind of feeling each other out right at the moment.
Down low it goes to Sheets. He's fouled on the floor as Reine tried to give that ball down under the basket to Sheets.
I think that's going to be against Kirby.
Yep, Kyle Kirby. So the Oilers got two quick fouls now. Kirby number one with a foul. They lob it into Reine. Hunter Reine with a miss. Charlie Sheets with a rebound. Sheets will miss the open layup, but he'll get his own rebound. It's stripped away by Kirby. Back the other way, Ragusa. Off the glass, no. Reine with the rebound as we're headed the other way. So 3-0 Oilers. Sheets from the baseline. Skip pass to Hartnett. Hartnett fires it up. It's an air ball. Sheets with another rebound, and he lays it in. So a lot of action here. Just one bucket each way, though. So far, Charlie Sheets with a 2 and Devin Spurlock with a 3. The Oilers on top, 3-2. Here's Spurlock again over Briggs. Up and in, just outside the lane for Devin again. 5-2, the Oilers on top. Here's Nathan McCauley to Matt Hartnett. Number 33, back to McCauley for three. Off the rim, no good. Kirby with the rebound. Kyle Kirby all the way down, hands it off. Blocked by Reine. Spurlock went for the layup, and Reine was there for the rejection. Now Hunter Reine steps out. Shot no. Hartnett with a follow, and it's up and in. Makes it a 5-4 game, and now the Shells defense tipping a pass out of bounds. And ball belongs to the Oilers. They lead the game 5-4. 2 buckets for each team. Aaron Ragusa has it on the inbounds. Where's number 23? Out to the point man, Cody Engler. He throws it to Ragusa, left side, down to Kirby. Back out high, Engler whips it right side now.
It's about as patient as any offense has been so far in this game. It's been up and down till this possession.
Ragusa fires it up. No, rebound Sheets. Gives to Briggs, and Jordan the other way. Jordan Briggs driving down. Double team, stolen away. Cody Engler the other way. East Alton Wood River ball. They have the lead. 3 minutes into the game. 5:05 to go, first quarter. We have a 5-4 score here. Shells and Oilers. And the Oilers have the lead. Engler, free throw line to Ragusa. Into the corner, Kirby. Back to Aaron Ragusa for three, and it's good. Ragusa with a tray.
He just kept shooting, finally hit one.
2 threes for the Oilers. They lead 8-4 now early on. Hartnett looking for Reine. Down to Hunter, and he's triple teamed. Out to McCauley for three, and it's good. Somebody's got to be open.
Yeah, we saw both of these teams in the JV game shooting lots of threes. They're not afraid to shoot them in the varsity game either.
Here's Ragusa for three, and it's good. Timeout, Roxana. Ragusa hits another one as he steps out, and it's 11-7. The Oilers have 3 threes. We're back in Roxana in a moment. The Oilers with a 4-point lead over the Shells. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
With Jeff Alsman, Brent Berkland back with you here. Big crowd at Roxana High. Shells and Oilers on a Friday night here to start the month of February. Hartnett fires at three. Nope. Sheets with a rebound. Nope. Tipped out by Reine. It's going to be Oilers ball. Well, Roxana's getting plenty of rebounds. They trail 11-7 though.
They missed a couple of shots in close that they'd probably like to have back.
3:45 to go here in the opening quarter. Oilers have it. Backdoor cut. Kirby off the glass and in. Engler to Kirby for two. 13-7. East Alton Wood River with a 6-point lead. Here's Hartnett throwing to Sheets. Skip past him, Nathan McCauley. McCauley driving in. Glass, no. Got his own rebound. Up and in. McCauley for two.
Well, he really had to force that one up as he was off balance and got hit.
Back the other way. Ragusa hits a two, and he's got 8 already.
I'll just stop talking. This is happening too fast for me to get any words in edgewise.
End-to-end action. McCauley for three, and it's good. Nathan with 2 threes now. 15-12 Oilers. Forget about the defense here, at least early on. Here's Engler with it. Over to Kirby. Wood River ball. 2:40 left, first quarter. Shells man-to-man. Reine's going to come out and try to guard Cody Engler here. Briggs is on Ragusa. Here's Kirby into the lane. Throws it away. Sheets knocked it away to Briggs. Here comes Jordan Briggs. to McCauley. 3 again. Good again. How about Nathan McCauley all of a sudden?
He's got 11 points, and all of a sudden he has got the hot hand.
He hits another 3, and it's 15-15 now. The threes are falling here tonight. Ragusa over the timeline to Kyle Kirby. Maroon and gold basketball as Kyle Duncan, the Oilers coach, calls out the play for Engler. Engler to Ragusa. Down to the corner, Kirby. Kirby out to Ragusa with 1:40 to go. Here's Engler to Devin Spurlock. Spurlock, free throw line, double teamed. Good D there, and the Oilers will bring it back again and reset it again. 1:20 to go, and Sheets with a blocking foul on Spurlock here. Roxana's first foul.
Trying to drive the baseline and just got him with the body as he was trying to drive in towards the basket. Not a lot of contact, but just enough to throw him off.
Here's Spurlock, right elbow, out to Engler. 3 ball going up, no good. Rebound Reine, he grabs another. And Briggs up the floor. Roxana with a sub there at the timeout. Jordan Brown comes in, number 30. Brown dumps it into Reine, up and in. Reine in front of the rim for 2. The all-time leading scorer in school history. The all-time leading rebounder in school history. 6'9" senior, Hunter Reine.
And when he gets in that close, he's not going to miss many of those.
Nope. Big, big man, number 55. Here's a steal. Turnover Oilers. Here come the Shells. They lead the game now, 17-15 over the Oilers. Hartnett to Brown, down to Reine again. Reine put it on the floor. This time tipped out by the Oilers. Roxana ball. 23 seconds left, first quarter. McCauley sets up the play here as he holds the ball. Gives the orange to Jordan Briggs.
He's still got the hot hand. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get this last shot off.
Hartnett to McCauley. Alley-oop to Hartnett, backdoor, good! Hartnett for 2.
Boy, that was a nice looking play, wasn't it?
It was, and that's the end of the first quarter. Shells lead it as they come back to take the lead, 19-15. After 1 in Roxana, you're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
You know, they definitely have the size advantage, and the Oilers were going down and missing some shots, and the Shells were getting the rebounds and coming down and capitalizing on that. So the Oilers are going to have to figure out a way to get some second chance baskets. When they're shooting well, it hasn't been a problem, but here lately, their shots have not been falling.
Backdoor again, Hartnett again, lays it up, missed it. The Oilers going to be charged with a foul, though. It's either going to be Compton or Spurlock, and it's going to be foul number 2 on Devin Spurlock there on the back door. Hartnett at the line, puts it up, short. He had 4 points in the first quarter. Shells not known for their threes, but McCauley with 3 threes in the first quarter. Hartnett, number 33 at the line. He puts it up. And this one is good. Hartnett with 5, and he gives the Shells a 5-point lead. Hartnett right now averaging 12 points per game on the season. And he has a steal. Matt Hartnett with good hands there. Here come the Shells. Up the floor, it's Hartnett with 7:29 to go. First half. Hunter Reine going to step back into the game. He was out taking a break. Sheets with a rebound, and he lays it up and in. Timeout, Kyle Duncan. The Oilers need to find a way to get a few rebounds, but the Shells are big. We mentioned 6'5", 6'5", 6'9", and Sheets now with 4 points. 5 for Hartnett, 11 for McCauley again to lead the way. For the Oilers, Ragusa 8, Spurlock 5. Kirby has the other 2.
And you just kind of get a sense that the Roxana Shells are starting to get a little of the home crowd confidence. They came out just a little bit shaky. What really happened, the Oilers came out shooting really hot, but the Oilers now have a little bit of an uphill battle as it looks like the Shells are starting to, they have a 7-point lead. They're starting to pull away just a little bit, and they're not going to be able to allow them to get too far ahead.
It'll be tough to come back here on the road in Shell country, Roxana Gymnasium, and against a big team like the Shells, who are looking for win number 18. Here's a 3, missed by Kyle Kirby. Rebound, Charlie Sheets. Sheets up the floor to Jordan Briggs. Briggs going to look at Reine, but instead keeps it out high to Jordan Brown. Now Nathan McCauley to Sheets in the corner. Now Briggs at the 3-point line. Down to Reine, out to McCauley. Top of the key. 6:30 to go, first half. 22-15, the Shells on top. Sheets inside, nice drive, and he lays it up and in.
The Oilers really having trouble when the Shells penetrate down into the lane.
Put it on the floor, dribble drive, and Sheets has 6. 24-15. Here's Sheets with a steal. Charlie lays it up, missed it, but fouled by Cody Engler there. So another turnover on the Oilers. And Engler will pick up his first and the team's 4th foul. Second quarter, Charlie Sheets at the line. The lefty puts it up, missed the first one as Hartnett comes in for McCauley. Sheets will try another free throw, try to give his team a 10-point lead. It's no good, he missed them both. Been a long time since the Oilers have scored. They trailed after one quarter, 19-15, and now the Oilers turn it over right in front of the student section for the Shells down there behind the basket. 6 minutes to go, second quarter. Here come the Shells again, up by 9. Jordan Briggs over the timeline to Matt Hartnett, now in the right corner, Hunter Reine. Jordan Brown, backdoor to Reine, and he missed the pass, but the Oilers tipped it out of bounds.
You can see the Roxana Shells are really working that backdoor plays. They have the height to be able to throw the ball over the Oilers defense, and there seems to be always somebody there to catch it.
Reine off the glass and in. Off the inbounds, a little lob to Reine. He's got 4. Ragusa inside, blocked away by Sheets. Ragusa driving in, but the Shells D was there.
The Oilers have been outscored 7-0 so far in this second quarter.
2.5 minutes without a point for the Oilers in this second quarter. And they throw it into Ragusa now.
And Roxana is doing a better job of bringing the defense out and contesting some of those 3-point shots that were open earlier.
Inside, they feed it to Ragusa, and he lays it up and in, so he's got 10 points. And it's 26-17, a 9-point game. Shells with the lead and the ball. Baseline, Sheets puts it up. Missed it, rebound Brown, he's fouled underneath. Kyle Kirby going to get this foul, his second. Well, in the first quarter, it was threes. 3 threes for each team. Second quarter, it's inside shots and free throws, too. Jordan Brown misses a free throw here.
Looks like they actually gave that foul to Engler.
So Engler will get his second foul. Team foul number 5. Brown puts it up and in. He made 1 out of 2, so Brown gives the Shells a 27-17 10-point lead. East Alton Wood River ball down by 10. 5-minute mark as Ryan Gonzalez checks in for the Oilers. Here's a shot missed. Rebound, Shells the other way. 4:44 to go. Sheets inside, left it short. Got his own rebound, and he was fouled. That's team foul number 6 on the Oilers. This one's going to go on Devin Spurlock, and that'll be his 3rd foul. He will have to sit down. And into the game, number 5, Dylan Compton now. Hartnett for 3. It's no good. Rebound Oilers. Cody Engler out of there with it. 10-point game in favor of the Shells. Here's Ragusa. Over to Kirby for 3. Nope. Reine with the rebound.
See, the Oilers are just getting 1 shot and then not getting any rebounds.
Hartnett into Reine. He's fouled by Gonzalez in the middle of the lane. Reine will shoot 2. That's team foul number 7 anyway on the Oilers. Reine in the air and good. He's got 5 points. Nathan McCauley hot in the first quarter. And now with 4:18 to go, a timeout before the second free throw comes from Hunter Reine. We'll take a break too at Roxana High School Gymnasium. The Shells 28, the Oilers 17. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
After the timeout, Reine from the free throw line missed the free throw, tipped out by the Oilers, and it's going to be Roxana ball. And Coach Kyle Duncan not happy with the fouls. 7-1 right now, the team fouls. A lob into Reine again. He puts it up and in again. Reine for 2.
He'd be a little happier if he had somebody the size of Reine also.
Ragusa spinning in the lane. Missed it. Rebound the other way. Reine with another board. Jordan Briggs up to Hartnett. He's fouled by Kirby. And Kyle will have 2. 2 fouls on Kyle Kirby, and that will mean 8 team fouls on the Oilers. Here's the free throw. Hartnett up and in. Another one coming here. It's now 31-17. The Shells pulling away. And this one is in and out. No good. East Alton Wood River the other way. Compton gives the ball up to Kyle Kirby. Back to Compton on the right wing, guarded by McCauley. Compton for the Oilers, down to Ragusa. Inside, Gonzalez lays it up and in. Nice feed, Ragusa to Gonzalez there. 31-19, Shells. Into Reine it goes. Reine up and in again. Remember, he only had 2 points in the first quarter. Now McCauley tips a pass out of bounds. Reine now has 9 points.
Well, it was McCauley hitting the threes in the first quarter, and it's been the Shells going inside in the second quarter, and it's been a little bit of an overmatch for the Oilers. They've only scored 4 points this period.
5 buckets for the Shells in this quarter, all inside. 2 by Sheets, 3 buckets by Reine in this second quarter. And here we go, the Oilers with 3:10 to go till halftime. Ragusa looking back door. Instead, he gives to the corner to Engler. Cody Engler threw it away. Roxana with a steal. Briggs up to Reine, inside, and he's fouled. A hard foul, and Reine slow to get up. As he was hammered to the ground, it looked like he was going to slam it home. And it looks like
he's still not up.
I thought they were going to give an intentional foul, but I guess they're not.
It really didn't look like it was intentional.
Just awkward how he came down.
And the bleachers are awfully close to the out-of-bounds line underneath the basket here, and he kind of went right into the bottom of them.
And the referees are going to talk it over. And they're going to make sure Reine's okay. He's holding his left ribs, it looks like. May have got the wind knocked out of him there. As Reine was fouled by Kirby, his 3rd foul. Well, it was a hard foul, but...
It was, but not a malicious foul.
No, not at all. But when you're coming flying at home and slamming it home...
And he was going for the jam, so he had plenty of hang time to fall from.
Reine misses the first free throw. I wouldn't know what that's like to be flying up above the rim like that, but...
Unless I'm on a ladder, I don't either.
Right.
Reine, but I probably would fall like that off of the ladder.
Exactly. It's a long way down to the ground, and Reine hits the second free throw, and he makes it 34-19 Shells. They're up by 15 now. Here's Ragusa over Reine, up and in from the right wing for Aaron Ragusa. He's got 12.
And if I'm Roxana, I'm not sure why Reine's still in there. You can tell he's still visibly shaken up. You've got a 13-point lead. Give him the last 2.5 minutes rest on the bench and then go into halftime.
Another foul on the Oilers. Engler with his 3rd. 3 Oilers have 3 fouls each here in the first half. And the fouls are now 10-1. 10-1. McCauley in the air, missed the free throw, and Roxana could be up by a lot more. These free throws aren't going down. And now Kirby's going to check in for Engler. This is the 14th free throw of the quarter for the Shells. And they are 5 for 13, 5 for 14. They've missed 9 free throws in this quarter and still lead 34-21. East Alton Wood River ball. Tanner Pate, P-A-T-E in the game. Number 22, Pate, gives it to 52, Ryan Gonzalez. 2:10 to go till halftime.
Bad pass there.
Gonzalez fouled there. Sheets and Hartnett were there. It's Charlie Sheets with a foul. Shells with 2 fouls, and they're both on Sheets. Oilers throw it in. Kyle Kirby driving in. Another blocking foul on Charlie, I believe.
You know what that means?
Sheets.
That's 3 Sheets.
That's 3 Sheets. I let you do it. I let you take that one. 3 Sheets, 3 fouls. And he will leave the game. Jordan Brown into the game. Oilers throw it in. Knocked out by the Oilers again. It's Shells ball again. 2:05 remaining till halftime here. Nathan McCauley with it to Matt Hartnett. Now to Jordan Briggs. Into Reine it goes. Hunter on his way again. Rolls it up and in.
You almost think he could have 40 points if he wanted to. He's just making it look easy.
Yes, he is. There's a miss by Ragusa. Rebound Reine. He throws it away, but gets it right back. A loose ball goes right to number 55. After the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. Reine with a miss. McCauley with a rebound, and he's fouled. Fouled in the lane by, Kyle Kirby's fourth foul.
Well, he's just been in the wrong place at the wrong time a few times, hasn't he?
He has 4 fouls in the first half. McCauley's free throw up and in. Well, I can't believe these free throws for the Shells in the second quarter.
They've all been legitimate. It hasn't been like there's been anything questionable.
I think they've missed 10 free throws. In the air, good. McCauley, 2 for 2. 38-21. Big quarter for the Shells. Well, they've had quarters of 19 and 19. 38-21 into Gonzalez, knocked out by Roxana. Out of bounds. The Oilers, quarters of 15 and then 6. Just 3 buckets in the second quarter for the Oilers. Ragusa, top of the key. 1 minute to go till halftime. Here's Reine with a steal. Hunter Reine double dribbled as he goes into the bleachers again as he stumbles under the basket.
This time he's got nobody to blame but himself. And this time he might be more shaken up this time than he was the first time. I think he should just take the rest of the night off.
Reine, slow to get up, a little woozy.
This time it was head first. Last time it was more shoulder first.
And he's going to go to the bench with 55 seconds to go. First half as he continues to play hard, that's for sure. Oilers ball, 50 seconds to go, first half. Here's a steal by McCauley. Brown gives to Hartnett, but double dribble on the Shells on a 2-on-none break.
A little too unselfish that time as he wanted to set up Hartnett.
Logan Reardon into the game for Roxana now. Reardon, Jordan Brown. Here's a 3, missed by the Oilers. Gonzalez had it, lost it. Here's McCauley the other way. Into the corner, Jordan Briggs. 30 seconds left. Second quarter. Briggs has the basketball. Hands the ball off. We're now at 15 seconds to go. Shells up 38-21. They're looking to get to 40, maybe 41 with the last shot. McCauley, 3, nope. Brown with a follow, it's no good. Now we have a whistle and a foul on Hartnett, pushing off on the rebound. 1.8 to go. And halftime is on the way. The Oilers throw it in, and a long shot from 3/4 court, no good, just short. And at halftime, 38-21 in favor of the Shells. A big second quarter for Roxana. They have a big lead at halftime. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
And Hunter Reine may be down in the locker room because I don't see him on the floor or on the bench here after taking those falls, 2 falls under the basket. Here we go. The Oilers have the basketball now. East Alton Wood River starting the third quarter with Dylan Compton giving the ball up to Cody Engler now. Aaron Ragusa has it. Ragusa, 3-ball is short. Rebound, Hartnett. And he comes out of there with it. Matt Hartnett all the way down. Hands the ball off to Nathan McCauley. He's open again, missed the 3. Rebound, Charlie Sheets under the basket. He missed it too. Now Jordan Brown under there. No, Hartnett with a follow, and it's up and in for Matt Hartnett.
Boy, almost everybody had a chance to miss one before they finally got that basket.
How about those offensive rebounds for the Shells? 40-21. They lead now, East Alton Wood River. Engler gives the ball off to Mike Steemack, who's into the game, number 21. Now Ragusa fires a 3. Nope, Hartnett with another rebound. Hartnett up the floor. Gives to the corner. Shot, no. Briggs with a follow, and he's fouled underneath there by Cody Engler. More offensive rebound work for Roxana.
And that's the 4th foul for Engler.
I think some Oilers are going to foul out of this game. Spurlock has 3. Kirby 4. Engler 4. Free throw. Jordan Briggs up and in, and he's on the score sheet with 1 point.
And it looks like the Oilers don't go very deep on the bench.
No, they don't. Not usually, but again, Steemack is out there right now. He's a sophomore. Briggs misses this free throw, and back come the Oilers, trailing 41-21 now. Spurlock inside. Finger roll, no. Gonzalez with a rebound. And he had 4 defenders surrounding him, and he lost the ball. Here's Sheets. Layup, no good. Now we have a foul under the basket. Might be on the Oilers again. Gonzalez maybe. Yes, it is. His 2nd foul. And Shells throw it in under their basket, leading by 20 points, 3rd quarter. Jordan Brown to Jordan Briggs. Skips it to Nathan McCauley for 3. In and out, and back in for Nathan McCauley.
Well, that's what you call getting the home team roll that time. That was a flat shot, hit both sides of the rim, bounced up in the air, and came right through.
4 threes for McCauley. 44-21, 6 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. The Oilers' next game will be at CM on Friday night, next Friday. Here's Hartnett, up and in, good, and 1. And we have a technical foul, too, as Spurlock and McCauley went nose to nose under the basket.
Spurlock may have fouled out. If he committed the 1st foul and got the technical, he's done. But I'm not sure who had the 1st foul.
The 1st foul was Steemack on the slam by Hartnett. So there's 1 foul. And if it is Spurlock, that would be his 4th. And they do have number 4 on the board for him. And Hartnett puts the free throw up and in. And Hartnett is also going to shoot the technical. He'll stay at the line. Spurlock will have a seat and try to cool down. And the Oilers losing their cool a little bit here because it's ugly. 48-21. Hartnett has hit 2 free throws in a row, make it 3 in a row. 49-21 now. And Spurlock with 4 fouls will sit down. 49-21. Roxana ball. Tanner Pate into the game. And now we have out of bounds. Shells under the basket stepped out with 5:46 to go, third quarter. Here come the Oilers now. It's Dylan Compton up the floor. Now Aaron Ragusa with it. Stolen away and headed back the other way. Top of the key, it's Hartnett. Gives to McCauley. Here's Jordan Briggs. Briggs with it, looking back door. Instead he goes to Hartnett, who's going to drive to the baseline. Out to Charlie Sheets. Sheets going to drive into the lane too. Missed the shot. Rebound. Up in the air and the Oilers have it. Ragusa hands it off to Mike Stemak. Here's Ragusa. Inside. Finger roll. No good, but fouled by Charlie Sheets. It appears he's pleading his case. And he's going to get his 4th foul. 4 on Sheets. Ragusa at the line. Missed the free throw. After the game, our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. Here's Ragusa up and in. Good this time. That makes it 49-22. Top of the key. Now they drive to the right side. Hartnett gives to Briggs. And now a whistle and a foul. Illegal screen on Jordan Brown there. Brown's going to get a Roxana foul. 4:31 remaining now, third quarter. So Reine out with the injury. Now Sheets out with those 4 fouls. 49-22, Shells over the Oilers. Dylan Compton driving into the lane to Gonzalez for 3. No good. Out of bounds. Roxana ball. Roxana up the floor looking for their 18th win of the year. Inside, off the glass and good. Number 24, Logan Reardon with a bucket. Timeout on the floor. 51-22, Roxana now. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, hi, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Kasasa account. Kasasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Kasasa, you do. Do you Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa, only available at America's finest community banking institutions.
Jeff Alsman and Brent Berkland back with you here. Wood River won the JV game tonight. That was a good one, 2-point game. Oilers won it 45-43 over Roxana. 2-point win for the JV team. Varsity game, all Shells here. Since the first quarter, Roxana has taken control. 51-22 over East Alton Wood River. Gonzalez inside, no, but fouled underneath. McCauley will get a foul. Nathan's first. The team's third foul. Gonzalez to the line. Ryan puts it up and in. Gonzalez with 3 points now. 3:38 to go. Third quarter. Missed that one. Rebound McCauley for the Shells. Nathan has 16 points in this game, 4 threes. Here's Hartnett with it. Down to Briggs, and he's fouled on the drive there by Dylan Compton of Wood River.
You notice the referees are beginning to call this game quite a bit closer. They don't want it to get out of hand like it almost did a few minutes ago.
That's right. Try to keep everyone under control. Keep their cool if we can. In what's become an ugly game on the scoreboard, and that's when some ugly things can happen on the floor.
Well, and add to that the crosstown rivalry that goes so far back.
Exactly. Shells and Oilers. Roxana leading 51-23. Reardon gives to Briggs. 2:50 to go, third quarter. Now it's Reardon with it. Looking underneath to Briggs. And they throw some elbows under there, and it's going to be an Oilers foul. Compton under the basket on Briggs.
We even have the student body sections going back and forth at each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's action on the court and off the court.
Inside Briggs and blocked away.
I think Compton just picked up his third foul in, 30 seconds?
Bang, bang, bang. Tic-tac-toe, and Compton with 3. 2:46 to go, third quarter. Briggs at the line. Jordan puts it up. Free throw, no good. Boy, how many free throws have the Shells missed in this game? Missed 9 in the second quarter. Miss 2 more here. They are 4 for 7 in this quarter. Into Gonzalez it goes. Gonzalez throws an elbow, and that's a foul as Jordan Brown goes down, and Gonzalez with a foul. His third.
Spurlock's coming back in. All the guys with the fouls are all coming back in. Kirby's coming back in. And Engler.
Left side. Hartnett missed the shot. Rebound, Jordan Brown. Out to Reardon, out to McCauley. Roxana ball as they're patient again with this big lead.
There's a 60% chance an Oiler will foul out if there's another whistle at that end of the floor.
There you go. Right side, McCauley has it. Briggs underneath. Jordan Briggs, left hand, good. Jordan for 2. 53-23. The Oilers throw it away, and it's going back to the Shells again.
A lot of turnovers have hurt the Oilers in this one too, but it's really been the cold shooting all of a sudden from the second quarter on. They just haven't been able to buy a basket.
The second quarter, again, they had 6 points. In this quarter, they have, you ready? 2 points, 2 free throws. That's it. They do not have a field goal in the quarter.
The Shells brought their defense out to play the perimeter, and their size has just kept the Oilers from able to get any open looks at all.
Taking over the game. Here's Reardon, out to Hartnett, now to Jordan Briggs. 1:15 to go, McCauley at the top. Gives to Hartnett again. And here's Reardon to McCauley with 1:05 remaining, third quarter. Briggs again outside.
You got to figure the Shells really don't need anything but a last shot even here in the last minute.
Top of the key, Hartnett gives to Briggs again. We're now at 45 seconds left, third quarter. Logan Reardon with it to Nathan McCauley at the three-point line. Jordan Briggs to Nathan McCauley. And Now we have a foul away from the ball. Spurlock battling again, and he's gone. He's picked up number 5. There you go.
Well, you could see it coming almost.
Five points and 5 fouls for Spurlock tonight.
It's tough to play defense for a minute and a half and not pick up a foul if they don't, if they're not shooting the ball. You got all that bumping and stuff going on around the paint.
Away from the ball, Hartnett puts it up and in. Hartnett with a big quarter here. He's got 8 in the quarter, 14 in the game now. In the air, good. 5 for 5 in this quarter from the line for Hartnett. 25 seconds to go, third quarter. Here's a foul on Jordan Brown away from the ball. Roxana foul, his second. 22.9 seconds left in the third period. Here's a 3 for Ragusa. Good. The Oilers hit their first field goal of the quarter. A 3 by Aaron Ragusa.
With 15 seconds left in the period.
Yep. Took almost 8 minutes. Here's Jordan Briggs with it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds in the quarter. Briggs hands it to the corner, and Reardon missed the shot. It was after the buzzer anyway, I think. Roxana, after 3 quarters, leading Wood River 55-26.
Morrissey Construction Company is a general contracting firm that specializes in housing, historic renovation, educational, and commercial construction. For 60 years, Morrissey Construction has exceeded client expectations by completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget while providing quality construction services. Maintaining a good relationship while placing a client's building investments first has helped the company build a reputation as a trustworthy contractor with a multitude of repeat clients. For more information, visit morrisseyconstruction.com.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Jeff Alsman and Brent Birkeland back in Shell Country. Another big quarter for Roxana. They've owned the second and third quarters. The middle of this game, that quarter was 17-5 in favor of Roxana. They outscored the Oilers 19-6 in the second quarter. So the middle 2 quarters, 36-11. Wow. 55-26 here as we start the fourth quarter. Jordan Brown lays it over the rim and in for Roxana. Brown for 2.
And now it's even tougher for the Oilers because with all those players out there with 3 and 4 fouls, they really can't play very much defense.
31-point lead for Roxana. Here's a 3, short, missed by Compton. Rebound Roxana. Reardon the other way, gives to Hartnett. Out of bounds. Roxana will turn it over to the Oilers now. 15 points for Hartnett. 16 for McCauley. Reine 12. Ragusa inside. He's fouled on his way to the basket. Couple of Shells reaching in there. It's Logan Reardon with a foul, his first. Inside, Engler missed but fouled as he went driving down the baseline. He was fouled by McCauley, his second foul. 57-26. And Cody Engler at the line, missing the free throw. Oh, couple of fans leaving. But it's still packed in the gymnasium here. I guess they're trying to beat the mad rush. The traffic jam.
They may be parked out by that orange fence, and they're afraid it's going to get twisted around their car.
There you go. Engler hits the second free throw for the Oilers. 57-27.
How'd you get your reserve spot right up by the door?
Oh, right up by the door. I hear you. McCauley with a miss. Followed it up. No. Tipped out by Kirby. Still Roxana ball. 6:27 to go in the game.
You got Sam's license plate on your car or what?
Yes. Good idea. McCauley, right side, out to Jordan Briggs now. 6:15 to go in the game. Fourth quarter underway. Out to Briggs, now to Sheets. Inside, Charlie Sheets lays it up and in. 8 for Sheets in the game. 3 for Kirby, no good. Rebound Jordan Brown. 59-27 score. Reardon inside, missed the shot. Rebound Sheets again, good, and 1. And Sheets will go for 3. And the foul is going to be on the Oilers. And it's on number 22, Tanner Pate. Sheets up and missed the free throw. No good. And here we go the other way. It's Oilers ball with 5:35 to go in the game. Oilers down big here. 34-point game as Kirby from the free throw line hits a 2. It's good. Now we have a whistle and a foul away from the ball as some more subs come in. 5:15 to go as Roxana will bring some subs into the game. And we'll see who they bring in with a score of 61-29. Again, the Oilers, since the first quarter, have scored 14 points total. Since that first quarter when they had 15 early on. Well, number 1's going to come in. That's Blake Vandiver for Roxana. Who else is going to check in? 23, Randy Skiff. 22, Trace Gentry, as they clear the bench here. Here's Vandiver with the basketball, wearing number 1. From the corner, Reardon with a miss. Rebound, Cody Engler the other way. Gives it to Dylan Compton now. Compton will fire a 3, and it's good for the Oilers. First points of the game for number 5. It's their 5th 3 of the game. Inside Vandiver, blocked away. Blocked away by Kyle Kirby. Still Shell's ball, 4:30 to go.
That was a dangerous play with 4 fouls.
That's true. That's a good point. I didn't think about that, but yes, Kirby has 4. And Engler has 4 out there. Out to the top, Kirby with a steal. Kyle Kirby will lay it in. He's got 6.
That's 5 straight points for the Oilers. I bet we haven't seen that since about the first 4 minutes.
That's true. Now we have a tie-up jump ball with 4:11 to go. Some more subs. Dylan Buck into the game for the Oilers, it looks like, and Nick Daly, number 25, into the game.
You got to say one thing, though. Despite being down by as many as they are, the Oilers are playing hard.
They both are still playing hard, and here come the Shells the other way. Trace Gentry inside to Reardon, missed a layup. Rebound underneath there, and it's knocked away And it's going to be foul on the Oilers. Number 21 going to the line. I believe that's Chance Foss, a freshman for Roxana, number 21. And he misses the first free throw.
He's got some nice shoes.
Nice and gold, red and gold. And he hits the second free throw. (62-34) score. Inside it goes to Gonzalez. Layup, no. Rebound and a foul. Looks like Gonzalez may pick this foul up after missing the shot. Nope, it's going to be 21, Mike Steemack with a foul. And so we walk to the other end for number 22. That is Trace Gentry, it looks like.
You're pulling out all of the paperwork tonight, aren't you?
All the players in the roster here. Free throw, no good. Another free throw coming up. 3:40 to go in the game. This one is good. Again, after the game, our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. Shells with a big lead, 63-34. Out comes Mike Steemack for the basketball. Gives it to Compton. Compton, the 5'7" junior, is fouled by Roxana's number 23, Randy Skiff. Now Gabe Kuntz. Kuntz checks into the game, number 5 for the Shells.
And we're in the 1-1 for both teams now for the final 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Let's stop the fouling, shall we?
That can translate into 10 or 15 minutes in a hurry, can't it?
Compton's free throw, no good. Missed the front end of the 1-1. 3:15 to go. Shells up 63-34 on the Oilers. Here's Vandiver with the basketball. Inside, good, and one. Vandiver's going to go for 3. That's going to be a foul on Nick Daly, number 25.
That was a nice little move to the basket.
Wood River won the JV game earlier tonight, 45-43. The Shells went for a 3 at the buzzer and lost by 2.
This is kind of JV extended now.
Now it is. Vandiver missed the free throw, but Shells keep it with 2:50 to go in the game. Shells have the ball, leading by 31 points. Double dribble, turnover, going to East Alton Wood River.
Well, there's not much size on the floor at the moment, is there?
10 little guys out there. Maybe not little guys, but
I think everybody out there is a guard.
All the guards, that's a good way to put it. 10 guards on the floor. There's Steemack for 3. It's good. Steemack for the Oilers with a tray. Shells have it back up by 28 now. 65-37. Shells going to kill some clock again with 2 minutes to go in the game. Now traveling called on Roxana. Oilers ball again.
A few more of the folks seem to think that, feel convinced that this one might be in the bag.
Traffic jam to Wood River, maybe not tonight. 44, Robert Twisdale into the game. 44 for Roxana. Into the corner, Steemack for 3. Missed it. Rebound, Roxana. 1:38 to go in the game. Well, it's looking more and more like Roxana not only will be 18-7, but they'll have a couple of games next week. And they're playing well down the stretch here. Lost by 1 last night to Marquette. And their games next week, well, Tuesdays it's against Southwestern. Then they play Marquette again next Friday night here in Roxana. That game will be here on Z1570. Shells with 1 minute to go have the ball. Here's a 3-ball in the air, missed. It's going the other way. Gabe Kuntz, the sophomore, firing that 3. Oilers will fire a 2. No good. 40 seconds left in the game now. I like the Shells student section on that chant. Have to give them props on that one. Drive home safely. Drive home safely. Into the corner it goes, out of bounds. 22.5 seconds left. You didn't like that one?
I couldn't make it out that well, I'm sorry.
I think that's what they were saying. Let's put it that way. Shells and Oilers tonight, boys basketball. After 1 quarter, it was 19-15. Good game. But then the Shells took over. Roxana here with an offensive foul. Second quarter was 19-6. Third quarter was 17-5. 65-37 right now. Here's a 3 for the Oilers. Nope. Shells have it with 10 seconds to go. Roxana with 18 wins on the year now as they beat their rivals, East Alton, Wood River. 6.6 to go as the ball goes out of bounds. Oilers ball again. Oilers have it. And that will be the end of the ball game. Our final in Roxana tonight, the Shells 65, the Oilers 37. Back with a post game after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.